今回取り上げるリアム・デイビス選手は、現在 IBO スーパーバンタム級王者で、16戦16勝 8KO の戦績を誇り、11月2日に試合を控えています。今回の動画では、記者会見に出席した際に別々のインタビュアーから受けた、日本のインタビューを取り上げました。どうぞ続けて、お楽しみください。
Liam, would you concede that the run that you've been on has been incredible, but Shabbaz is a step up from these guys? Would you concede that or not?
I don't know, because it's weird, isn't it? Because I thought Cunningham, but everyone says he's done, but your man who was on PEDS took 4 rounds to do. I done it in 2 minutes.
PEDS、パフォーマンス向上薬は、運動能力やパフォーマンスを向上させるために使用する禁止薬物や物質のことを指します。そして、PEDSを使用していた選手というのはゾラニテテのことで、彼は2022年7月にジェイソン・カニンガム選手と対戦し、4回 KO 勝ちを収めました。しかし、本人が言っているように、リアム・デイビス選手はその選手と2023年7月に戦い、わずか2分で勝利しました。
So, that's one thing. So I've just made it, because it's meant to be a hard fight. Your man who I just fought, Robles, beat a very good fighter in Lee McGregor, beat him well, you know what I mean? Been out sparring in Inoue, and then just because I done it in 2 rounds, they discredit him.
エリク・ロブレス・アヤラ選手は、井上尚弥選手がマーロン・タパレス選手対策として招いたスパーリングパートナーです。
Realistically, I think Robles is the best I fought. He's just the best I was as well. Even after my fight, he went back over sparring in Inoue. So that just shows the level I've been fighting on. I expect these guys to be good. I want it tough. I'm a world champion. I want the best. Done this from knee high, you know what I mean? I ain't here to get wins and piss about. I'm here to fight the best, look back and give myself a pat on the back like, yeah, you fought everyone.
Not here to piss about.
Not here to piss about, no. I mean, you get one go at this boxing, I'm going to make the most of it, you know what I mean? And I'm going to give everyone hell that I fight with on the night. No one is ever going to have it easy with Liam Davies, because he's an emotional reckless motherfucker.
So there's a good chance that he can go early as well, first or second round.
I believe so. And I think for anyone not to believe that is either on his team or daft. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that it will go that way, but damn right it could. Damn right it could with me. I've been sparring lately, and I've been putting people over, and I'm surprising myself how much of an improvement I've had, and maybe that's from the belief of what I've been doing on the nights like November the 2nd, and every time I do it, it's like you win, and then people put you back down, you have to prove yourself again, and that's, for me, that's no problem. No problem.
You do Shabbaz Masoud style, surely you're pushing for Inoue?
Yeah, I hope so. Like I said, just Inoue is the best, isn't he, in the weight. I'm in this game to be the fucking man, nothing less. So I'd love my shot at Inoue. But if not, there's options, isn't there? I'm not going to wait around for Inoue. I'm going to move up, try and become a 2-weight world champion. That's always the goal. When it happens, I don't know, but get this one out the way, good performance, and the world's my oyster, innit?
And just looking towards the future, I know it's one fight at a time and you don't want to look too far into what could be lined up, but I know there's a lot of talk and Frank's determined to try and land you that world title shot.
フランクとはフランク・ウォーレンのことで、クイーンズベリープロモーションを運営しており、ナジーム・ハメドやリッキー・ハットンなどのスター選手たちをプロモートしてきました。現在もタイソン・ヒューリーやニック・ボールなどの有名選手たちが所属し、リアム・デイビス選手もその所属選手です。
Is that the promise, basically, get through November 2nd and the world title shot awaits?
Yeah. I always say that sort of thing's out of my hands, innit? But after this fight, unless the Inoue's there, maybe move up and move on, because I've done everything at this weight and chased world titles at the weight above, so it's all on November the 2nd. But yeah, definitely, I want to become a 2-3 weight world champion, so moving up is definitely an option for me.
I'm going to ask you, Liam, on that Naoya Inoue front, I know Dev Sani's a big advocate for you whenever he mentions yourself in Inoue, but...
デブ祭には、ボクシングイベントでの進行役や、 選手へのインタビューを担当している人物です。
It's a tough ask, and it's one which you would go in as quite a big underdog. What gives you the confidence that you can kind of cause that upset, prove us that it was wrong?
Yeah, I just feel, like I said before, I feel like I got the power to knock anyone out in this division, and I'd definitely be up against it. He's the best, but I've done this since knee high. So what's the point of me being in the sport unless I don't want to be the best? To be the best, he's the man to beat. So I just love my shot, and of course I'd go in there not to go the distance. I'd go in for a good punch up, and I think it'd be very entertaining, and one of us would go for sure.
I mean, that's an entertaining fight in itself, but a lot of risk involved in that if obviously you just stand there and trade off with Naoya Inoue.
Yeah, of course. Just as much risk for him, I believe. So it's one of them fights, isn't it, where everyone would put me a big underdog, and I can accept that and I understand it, and it's not something that phases me. It's just I want to be the best. He's the best, and I have visions. Yeah, imagine I beat him. I'm the fucking man then, ain't I? And that's what I want to be. I want to be the best. Done it all my life. And Inoue is the one fight I can do it with. So, yeah, I would love that fight. If it's going to happen, I don't know. It's out of my hands. But if the offer comes, 100% you'll see me in Japan, Telford, wherever.
I am also going to ask as well then, Liam, obviously with his most recent fights, 2 fights ago he was dropped by Nery. Most recent fight, some people question against TJ Doheny, was he a bit more conservative because of what happened the fight before? Did you study those fights, and did you feel like both of those points were kind of fair? Obviously we saw him was dropped, so he can be hurt, and obviously did you see a more reserved Naoya Inoue versus TJ Doheny?
I'm not too sure. I think with the Nery one, he got overconfident and he's positioned wrong after shots, which we all can be guilty for when you're too comfortable. So I think it wasn't a massive, massive shot, but then I look at it like I believe I'm a bigger puncher than Nery and a better finisher, where he let him off the hook and missed a lot after. So he's the best, man. I got nothing to say about he's the best. I'm going to give it his credit because he is, and I just love the fight one day.
On the domestic scene, I know Dennis McCann's been mentioned on a few occasions, but do you feel like you're past that? Do you feel like there's kind of some way between the pair of you?